Hello and welcome to Learning with Lulu. In this video we are going to do a very quick summary of chapter 23 in Frankenstein. So, chapter 23, Victor and Elizabeth are married, and in the evening they are walking around the grounds, and the beginning of the chapter Victor's describing nature and what they're seeing around them. The clouds are covering the moon at moments. Wind, you get the impression that like a wind is picking up because the waves are roiling on the water. But Victor can't enjoy any of this because he's spending the whole time thinking about how close his death is, how any moment the monster is going to arrive and can carry out his threat of murdering, at least that's what Victor thinks, murdering Victor. And Victor, he's worried that his wife Elizabeth is going to be so shocked by the appearance and the battle essentially between Victor and the creature. And he does express that, you know, while the creature or monster may destroy him, he is going to do his best to, you know, come out on top. Now, something that I do want to point out with this chapter is continually throughout it, Victor talks about how he is cursed and no one can possibly be as wretched as he is. And I want to remind you that he's so selfish and he is such a narcissist. I'm not a therapist. I haven't read the DSM-5. I'm just saying I think Victor Frankenstein is a narcissist because he is so focused on his, woe is me, poor me, and doesn't even really acknowledge how terrible he made his creature's existence to be. You know, this could be a completely different story if just if he had just been like, wow, I created this thing, its appearance isn't great, but like I made this and I have a responsibility over this thing I created. But instead he's just a terrible, terrible character. And so he's so, oh, no one's as wretched as I am. Meanwhile, I think it could be argued that, yeah, the creature has had a more wretched existence than Victor. And let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Do you think Victor or the creature has it worse? And then there was also a part towards the end. Oh, yeah, where Victor compares himself to a martyr, which is someone who, dies for their beliefs. And again, in my head, I'm just thinking, Victor, you're not a martyr. Those are people who have had strong convictions and I guess it could be argued that people have died for strong convictions that are not right or not really good. But yeah, it's like Victor is only focused on how he is a victim, and you kind of get the sense like he realizes that he created this situation, but I don't get the sense that he fully takes responsibility for it. So, anyway, he's worried about Elizabeth's reaction to everything, so he tells her to go to bed for the night, and he starts searching the house. And while he's searching the house, he hears in my words, a blood-curdling scream. And he realizes that the monster was never intending to kill Victor. He was always intending to kill Victor's companion, Victor's Eve, what Victor denied the creature. So, he sees her dead. Other people arrive, and he is, again, kind of similar to how he was just consumed with the anguish over Clerval's death. He, again, is just overwrought with grief. He returns to his home and tells his father, and the news essentially kills his father. The really tragic end to what was supposed to be a beautiful day just is completely shocking. And a few days later, after learning of Elizabeth's death, Victor's father dies. And then Victor finally owns up his story to a magistrate, because he wants to ask this magistrate to provide all the means necessary to pursue the monster, and explains that the monster is responsible for all of these deaths. And the magistrate, he kind of listens to it the same way a lot of us listen to stories of Bigfoot, I would say. Maybe there's an ounce of maybe this is true, but for a large part, it's kind of, this is just too out there to be believable. And so the magistrate, he doesn't say, no, I won't help you, but he says, if what you say is true, my help will be pointless anyway. This creature you made has outstanding physical capabilities. Even if I gave you all the needed things, all the money to pursue him, it sounds like it would be pointless. So Victor's super angry at the magistrate, and he resolves on his own to take revenge on the monster that he created, even if it takes him to his own death. And by revenge, he wants to destroy the monster. So that's chapter 23 of Frankenstein. If you have any additional questions about the chapter, please just make sure to drop them down below, and in as timely of a manner as I can, I'll try and respond to those. I appreciate you being here and watching and supporting this channel, and I hope to see you back around. Thanks for watching. Bye.